Good afternoon, gentlemen. At the end of this class, you should be able to divide a triangle into a number of equal parts by drawing lines parallel to one side. That's our first objective. Our second objective is to draw three circles to touch each other when given the position of their centers. All right. The first one to start with is to divide a circle into a number of equal parts into the number of equal areas by drawing lines parallel to one side. All right, so what we have here is an example of a triangle that has been divided into four equal areas. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal areas. So the first step for this is to draw the given triangle, which you wish to divide into a number of equal areas. All right, so the first step is to draw our baseline, which is AB 80 millimeters. So for that, I go to line L, enter. Next, I specify my starting point, click here. I ensure that my orthogonal mode is on. Then I type A0, enter, enter 2 times. That is my base. The next step is to identify point C, which is located someplace up here. I think I should copy that. So CO, enter, enter, click here, enter, click here for the base, and I will be copying this point to here. That's my point C, escape. To change this, I click 1, 2 times into that. Then I type C, click outside, escape. That's pretty much how we rename or we copy and paste a letter from one location to the next. In like manner, what I should have done is to copy that to the base of this also. So to do that, I'm going to type CO, enter. Click this, enter, specify the base point here, one is here, one is there. C should be someplace up here. Escape. Click 1, 2 times to change that to B, 1, 2, 3 times to change that to C. Click outside, escape. That is that. Now that we have drawn point side AB, the next step is to generate our point for side C. To do that, we have side AC, which is approximately 85 millimeters from A. To do that, I'm going to draw a circle from point A with a radius 85 millimeters. So for that, I go C, a circle, enter. Specify my base point, I click at A. Open my compass, I type 85, enter. That's my first circle. I press spacebar to reactivate my last command. I click at point B for my center. Open my compass, then I type 90, enter, escape. Now, point where both arcs meet is our point C. So my next step is to activate line L, enter, click here, down to A, enter, space bar to reactivate, click here, then that, enter, escape. Now the next step is to divide either line AB or line BC or line AC into the number of equal areas that we wish to divide this triangle into. For this example, we divided this triangle into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. However, for this example, we wish to divide this triangle into 5 equal parts. All right, so for that, I'm going to divide this side into AC into 5 equal parts. So I type div for divide, enter. Click onto the line I wish to divide, then enter 5, enter. Here we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equally spaced increments. Now, these nodes are a bit too big. I wish to change them to a smaller size, so I go DS, enter. Then I go on to no, sorry, I type DDP type. DDP DD type. Then I choose, I go down here and I change this from 5 to probably say 2.5. Press OK. 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 Oh, it does not accept 2.5. It has to be 2. Okay, so 2. Okay. So now we see that those circles have changed from 5 down to 2 millimeters. Escape. The next step is to draw a semicircle that passes from point A through to point C. To do that, we can do one of two ways. I like to do things the easier way. I'm going to use circle C, enter. And for circle, when asked for a center, I will be selecting 2P. I want a 2-point circle. 2P, enter. Then I click one end, second end, then escape. Next, I'm going to trim. I type TR, enter once. Then I'm going to select a cutting edge here as my cutting edge. Then enter. Then touch this, and everything to that side is gone. Now, my next step is to draw perpendicular lines through all these points, as seen here. Yeah, to draw perpendicular lines through these points. To do that, that can be done one of two ways. All right. So I'm going to go line L for line, enter. Then a shift, right click, hold on shift, then press right click, and then click perpendicular. It will ask me to specify the first point. I select here, then I move this outward to here, escape. So this is my first point. Now, I want a number of parallel lines, one here, one here, one there. So to do that, I will copy this. This is the first one that I have drawn. So CP for copy, enter. Select this, spacebar to accept. Specify the base point, which is the end of this. I click there. Then I want one here also. Press the middle mouse button and hold to move. Click there and click there, then escape. I have two lines here, so I'm going to remove one. Click here, delete. Now I have all of my points. All right. The next step is to draw using C as center, draw circular arcs from C to pass through these points. All right. Again, we could use start, center, end, or you could use circle, then trim it off. Either way works. All right. I like to use circle because circle allows me to go much faster. So I will use arc command to do the first one or first two, then I will use a circular command to do it, then trim. So for that, I go to click arcs. So start, center, end. This could work. Start, center, end. Or center, start, length. Well, start. So we click for here. I want my center. I start here. My center is here. And it's important to note that angles are drawn in a clockwise, anti-clockwise direction. So I click there. First one is done. Oh, I think I probably should use a different color line for this, just for emphasis purpose. All right, so I'm using a different color line for this. I'm using window for the meantime because window, we don't really need a window for this. So again, I'm gonna click C. Well, it asks me to specify the starting point. I'm gonna start here. C for center, click C, specify the center, and I'm gonna draw this around like this, enter. So again, I am gonna click my start point here, C for center, enter, specify my center which is here, then I'm gonna draw this all the way around to that, enter. Again, it asks me to specify my start point I want here. Click C, enter for my center. I go here and I start drawing from here all the way around to here. Escape. All right, so now I have these points. I could trim off these points if I want, or I could leave them. Let me just trim them off to enhance the appearance. TR, enter, enter. I could use fence, select F fence, enter, click here, then I drag this down, click, then enter, and it trims off everything nice and clean. Now, it's important to know that the line is at the point where the arc cuts this line that we divide that we're going to use to draw the parallel lines. So the next step is to copy, CO, select this line, enter, specify my base point which is here, then I'm going to touch the points where the arc cuts the line that we divide, cuts line AC, there, there, here, and this point here, escape. So that's basically it. Now I want to trim off the excess here. So I go TR, enter, enter 2 times. Select fence or type F, enter for fence. What fence does, fence give you a nice straight line. So I click 1 point, click 2nd point, then enter, and it trims off everything there. All right, I'm gonna get rid of these also. All right, so this is pretty much it right there in a nutshell. Now, I want to highlight, outline this figure. So for this, I'm going to change to a different, well, I could match property, or I could choose a different color line. All right, let me use the same color line that we have here. So let me type MA for match property, enter. Select this as my reference, as my source, click there, click there and down, and everything is highlighted. So there we have it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections which have the same area. All right, it's pretty much all there is to it. Any question, guys?